All right, so let's now get you some updates in terms of what is happening down under after a week-long saga. The world's biggest tennis superstar, Novak Djokovic, has now won his appeal against being deported from Australia after the government revoked his visa as soon as he had landed in Australia last week. Now, in the latest, an Australian judge has ruled in favour of Djokovic and has ordered that Djokovic should be released from detention where he's presently being held. Earlier, Djokovic's lawyer had argued in court that the tennis star had entered Australia only after he was given an exemption by the state of Victoria and Tennis Australia to come and enter into the country and play the tournament. In fact, the player had been granted exemption by not one but two independent medical boards, one of Tennis Australia and another by the state of Victoria. The judge who's hearing the challenge has also raised several questions about how the Serbian was treated by the Australian authorities once he landed in Melbourne. The judge noted the exemptions and has also asked what more could Djokovic have done to prevent this situation to which he's been subjected to. Remember, the player has been held at an immigration detention hotel. This is a place where Australia detains people who fall foul of its immigration rules. And he was denied entry into the country. His visa was revoked last Wednesday. And ever since, he's been, of course, in this detention facility, although according to reports, he was subsequently shifted to a slightly better facility. Novak Djokovic has argued that he qualified for a medical exemption from Australia's requirement that all visitors should be double vaccinated because he had recently recovered from the COVID-19 infection in the month of December. On the other hand, the Australian Open chief Craig Tiley has blamed there are conflicting and also fast-changing directives that has resulted in this confusion surrounding the case of Novak Djokovic. Meanwhile, the supporters of the tennis star gathered outside of the court in Melbourne as the hearing, of course, continues. Now, immigration rights protesters also dropped a banner over the building where Novak Djokovic has been held along with dozens of other immigrants. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.